build way too late. I started messing it up. I expected him to do something a little bit different from like dare, shine, fade away, dare.
Yeah.
And that was my mistake too, because he just didn't stop doing it, and it just, you know, it's one of those things. Like I just needed to make an adaptation and switch around it, but I wasn't thinking. It's cool. Like I said, everyone has their off days, and today my brain was off. I got beat on. Okay, and going right into it, they actually did not need any hand warmers. And I guess Peach Tech it's definitely there, but in this matchup, you probably don't have to practice anything too insane.
Yeah, Peach is overall a fairly like easy maintenance character. Float canceling much easier than L canceling. And you know, her wave dashes aren't quite as you don't need to be quite as on point as some characters.
Yeah, there's no such thing as lead dash, so
yeah, exactly.
Your life is great.
You know, minus the fact that you can't
do it. Yeah. It's like, yeah, really stringent, hard tech that you can potentially kill yourself with and have to practice like 100 times. But you know, at least
then
you
get center stage for free. So
yeah,
depending on what character you are.
Hey, Fox Boys.
Fox Boys.
That invincibility.
Yeah, it's something else.
Ooh!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Wrist.
Like this space that you're just like,
safe.
my hitboxes are humongous. I'm Peach. Surely I can outspace this. I am at no threat at all.
Forgot. Also Peach.
Also
Peach.
Peach.
This is a problem.
And again, the second down smash from Pit answering right back, bringing it back to dead even. Oh. It's such a brawl.
It really is, dude.
Jumping into each other and then just slamming each other with that drop.
I feel like they may as well have like brass knuckles, battle scars, like torn dresses. It's like
like there's no rounds, there's no rules. Like this is not pretty at all.
No.
It's the most brutal fight ever. You expect two princes.
There's no makeup here.
Yeah.
Put away the contour kits, everybody.
Seriously.
It's not time for that. Oh, I think maybe like a float in air would have been better for that. Awesome. I'm not sure how like the Peach Ditto goes, but usually what you want Peaches to, like where you want them to be is above you. Just to control the space, you know. They want to float at an adequate length where the short hop aerials won't hit them.
Yes.
I'm baffled at like what really should be the way to control this.
Yeah, because
I do see a lot more turnips, zone controlling with that. It feels like Akuma in Street Fighter. You see like the fireballs coming out, and you're like, okay, so I'm gonna throw this here. You're gonna jump. You're not gonna jump. Gonna cover the other option, sort of thing. It's kind of like a rock paper scissors, but covering another option at the same time.
Yeah, very like safe way to pressure in on your opponent. Mouf with the stitch on deck, but doesn't get it to land. But yeah, one thing I was going to touch on that you kind of mentioned is that a lot of characters, you know, they want Peach to be above them, but Peach actually doesn't really have great hitboxes for hitting above her. Her up air, it isn't the best up air. I mean, it's a good
I just
finisher.
think it takes too long.
Yeah, it's a slow move, and it doesn't really have like the Peach hitboxes of the other moves. It's not something that you can expect to just throw out and either win or trade all the time.
But I feel like it's not even that. Like wanting her to be above you is fine because you can kind of know that she's either going to float or do something like that. I wasn't thinking more so on like the offensive standpoint. It's just like the defensive. Like when you think about it, her down air, yeah, it hits kind of far, but that's all she's got underneath her.
That's true. Yeah, she doesn't really.
So like, why wouldn't you just want to either trade or go for that and try and beat that every time? Like if it's Peach down air versus Fox up air, I'll take that trade any day.
Yeah.
Like I'm fine with that. Second hit up air, sure, take it. Please be above me. I like it. Or she's coming down directly onto you. You can just move to the side to try and like bait her to do that, and then up tilt. You know what I mean? Like just control the space that way. I still think being above. Or have her being above you is really what you want. I just don't know what, Peach can do versus Peach to capitalize on that.
Gotcha.
Maybe up smash, but I feel like, again, it's with startup being the way it is.
A lot of startup.
I'm not sure really what that's going to do. And I feel like the hitbox is a lot smaller than a lot of other hitboxes you were saying earlier.
Yeah, especially the sweet spot is very, very deep inside her actual body. So to really get the rewards from that, it needs to be space. Super, super deep. Yeah, I think Mouf is actually doing a pretty good job capitalizing it in a way that would make sense in the matchup. Rather than actually trying to contest the aerials from Peach coming down, just moving backwards and then using dash attack and her other bigger hitboxes to challenge Peach right after she's landing.
Yeah, and see right there, he used that turn up to bait him for sure, to make him aerial. He wanted to have him airborne for sure at that point. Ooh, bad trade.
Again, trading in. Down smash, so scary on that stage. So that's what I expect to see from a Peach on Fountain of Dreams.
Down smash scary in general, dude.
Down smash is definitely scary in general. Pit thinking about his counter pick.
I'm thinking about his counter pick.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. I guess it really comes down to like personal preference since it's a ditto.
or like where you can get the most cheese.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes if it's a Ditto, you're just like, all right, this is exactly the same as picking a Mexican restaurant.
Want something as cheesy as possible.
What is the most cheesy thing that I can get? And I guess stage transformation, it makes sense. Maybe he can take advantage of the stage teching, or just control of it. Oof.
Yeah, and I think against Mouf, he lost. Pit lost a lot of his stocks and Fountain of Dreams to those random down smashes, and those will be less of a factor on this stage. Still a factor, still something you'll have to watch out for. Still will be able to die to those down smashes on platforms if you do run into them, but it won't be as prevalent as the platform setting up those positions on Fountain of Dreams. Oh, very nice dash dance to the full cancel neutral air, catching the stand-up in place.
Gosh, I feel like that's why, to me, I think float is so deep. I feel like there's so much applicability with it.
Yeah.
Especially out of shield and, on tech chase situations. Maybe I'm just, dumb and I don't realize, oh, yeah, you can't do that in that situation. But, some of the things that I've seen and I could think of would definitely be gross.
Yeah, definitely some tech with that. Being able to set up those so plus on shield aerials so low to the ground so quickly. Oh,
I think my game plan versus Peach, from my own personal edit, is just literally don't shield.
Yeah, just don't bother.
Yeah, just don't bother shielding.
Just move out of the way.
Yeah, just leave. If I have time to shield, I have time to run.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Peach might actually not be able to use that very well because her run speed is not particularly great.
Yeah. Definitely for my own personal benefit. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I respect that, but I feel like maybe the wave land back would have kept him a little safer. Maybe he just didn't want to. He was trying to take the stage positioning, as much as he could in that situation. But
oh, nice back air, setting up to beat that down air approach. Down smash not quite going to be enough. Oh, picking up the turn up in the top.
I didn't even see that. Okay, he just knows
that
the
wasn't
weight.
even on screen.
Yeah, he knew where it was.
Yeah. Forward throw might be enough to finish it now. Yeah, dies off the top.
It was. I mean, at 175, that was still fantastic DI. I was thinking for a minute, maybe.
Maybe. That was just a little glimmer of hope. Mouf setting up the aerial super low, but Pit coming in, getting the jab down smashes. Oh, catches. That was actually a stitch face, but which is extremely dangerous to try and Z catch. Mouf doing a really good job controlling the turns, but despite all that, Pit's still in the lead and pulls another stitch face and gets it to land this time.
Good gosh, how many?
Good.
That's why it was a counter pick. It's just the green floor on Pokemon Stadium is actually just very lush grass, very ripe for. Oh no!
Very dangerous. Trying to another stitch face. Are you kidding?
What is happening?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
The most fertile grass in the entire game is on Pokemon Stadium.
God.
Everyone counterpick to Pokemon Stadium if you're Peach because 700 Stitch Faces. The harvest is ripe tonight.
Is so ripe. Oh, I'm salty for him.
I know, dude. I'm just sitting here like, no. Mouf's just sitting there holding his chin. Must be nice.
And Mouf did such a great job, catching turnips and throwing them back and interacting with them in the first half of the game.
The fear, I'm telling you. And then it happens. You just forget you have hands. It's just a bad look, man.
Yeah. It's like they're actually pulling your skull up from the ground and showing it to you.
Yeah.
Look what I found. You're dead.
So we're gonna see a lot of down smashes and crouch cancel smashes and L cancel smashes.
Yeah,
and,
lots of smashes.
Money match smashes, the whole deal.
Jab smashes.
It's a lot of smash stuff. And it's smash variation.
Yeah, good down air shield from Pit there. Not really too much Peach can do to get out of it.
All right, so we were talking about counter picks overall. I just legitimately across the board, no matter what it is, a Ditto, X versus Y, doesn't matter. I think this is the most legitimate stage in the game. I think that's kind of why they decided, you know what, you had your counter pick, we went to Dreamland, you got your way. I went to Dreamland, or I went to Pokemon Stadium, I got more than my way. I got the way of the divine there.
Right, yeah.
So it's all right, so no more BS. We're going to be in space. There's no grass. We're good. Right here, right now, battlefield.
Yeah, I think the one thing, in my opinion, that keeps the stage from being like the super like mega, most neutral of all stages is the ledges. The fact that the edge is so thin, the fact that you can't get battlefielded by it, makes sweet spotting for some characters particularly difficult.
I feel like realistically, though, in an edge guarding situation, I think the odds are the same.
Probably, yeah, because it affects most players equally.
Exactly, and legitimately, if you have enough awareness to where you can control your character to get back from that situation, and if you die and get battlefielded, I still feel like legitimately it's your fault. It's not the stage's fault. You know it exists. You know it's there. You know what you can do to prevent it. If you're a Fox, you're a Falco, stop holding that direction.
Right.
Let yourself snap back to the stage. Control your aerial, or really we can just go back to like ground and pound basics and say, hey, how about you just don't get put in an edge guard situation?
Right, yeah.
It's the same on all the stages. I just think this one is the most legitimate for that reason.
Yeah, going back and forth. Pretty even game so far. Not with a little bit of a percent lead, but
he's definitely playing very wary. He does not want to lose that percent lead or let him touch the ground to get his turnips going on. All right, so that turnip was just slightly meaner than the other one, so it happened to hit that one and also hit Pit.
Oh, wow. I actually thought he was going to get across it there, but doesn't quite. Does get thrown for it. Wow, that turnip falling down from above getting the hit. Almost sets him up for a really bad follow-up.
Yeah, that would have been a juicy nair.
Yeah. Mouf trying to look for something here. Forward air or neutral air just like that. Yeah, it will be enough.
I honestly thought like her out of shield options were pretty good too, and that was a great way to capitalize there.
Yeah, whenever they do work, they work really well.
Yeah. You think he power shielded the last hit of down air? Like, like okay, I mean I see you, but you didn't have to do that.
Kind of unnecessary, but sometimes you just got to get that W.
Yep.
Good job.
Don't let him on the ground. He's gonna pull one eventually. We all know it.
Yeah, kind of difficult to stop him in this matchup. A lot of characters will be able to like rush her down in that situation if they thought she was going to pull out the turnip, but Peach not the fastest approaching character in the game by any stretch. Wow, that down air actually catching the side.
Well, that was really good coverage actually using the neutral air while he was on the platform. That would have actually covered tech in place, the reverse hitbox from behind him definitely would have covered roll away, and then he ended up covering the roll outside as well.
Kind of scary air dodge, but Mouf doesn't actually manage to punish. Sets up the neutral air pressure. Tries to bait the roll away, but Pit, being stalwart, just sitting in his shield and waiting.
It's actually what I was baiting out earlier, too, because I do notice that he has a tendency to do that, especially if his back is facing the ledge.
Yeah.
You do see a lot of roll-ins, for sure.
Yeah, it's something you see from a lot of players in general. It's kind of like a standard panic option if you want to get back towards center stage, because it's just a safer place to be.
Yeah. Stage control, for sure, is something that you always want to do, and you want to try and get the best option back there.
Dash dancing around the turnip.
If you ever want a good way to beat me is usually just cover the top platform, because I try and avoid the roll in or like dashing in, so I usually just go to the platform. And I see myself doing it a lot. It's a bad habit, so the reason I'm telling people is so they can punish it more often, so I stop. I always get away with it though.
Mouf catching that forward air. Got a pretty hefty lead now. This is going to be, well, the forward air is a good start.
Forward throw is super duper strong. She's got the most adequate pimp hand on the block.
Nice turnip catch by Mouf.
There it is.
Some
there
pressure out of it.
Oof. I'm telling you, it's just like he's out spacing at this point. Because you can see he's still playing, like, I wouldn't say campy. He's definitely controlling the situation from afar, though.
Yeah, playing reactive, kind of.
He's quite literally just waiting for his options. Even like on pit setups and everything like that, he's just like, okay, well, I know what you want in this situation. I would let you have it, but I'm just going to outspace it.
Instead, I think I'll hit you.
Yeah. Make it look like, hey, you can come get it. And then nope.
Pit getting some damage off these turnips now, but got a lot to make up for. And at this point in time, Mouf can start going for more trades. Oh, gets a double hit down smash. Good damage. He can start looking for the finisher now.
There's a trade right now.
Okay. Good pressure from Pit, setting up the jab after the cross-up back air, and then neutral air. It's enough for Mouf to take it. Good set.
Mouf versus Yojo.
I'm not sure if Mouf and Pit have played outside of today. But yeah.